Finding a breast lump, well, it can instantly trigger a wave of worry, can't it? That's completely natural.
Oh, absolutely. It's an understandable reaction.
But here's something really important. The deeply reassuring truth is most breast lumps actually turn out to be harmless.
That's right. Vast majority are benign.
So our mission for this deep dive is to, cut through the noise and give you absolute clarity and maybe some peace of mind too.
Definitely.
We're going to explore the common causes of these lumps across different ages, how doctors typically check them out, and crucially, this standardized system they use. It's called the BI-RADS system.
Exactly. The BI-RADS classification, it's key.
It's like your shortcut to really understanding what's going on. Okay, let's unpack this journey then. What's fascinating, I think, is how the common causes and the tests change as you go through life.
Right.
But there's this consistent language doctors use, this BI-RADS thing.
Precisely. That shared language, the BI-RADS system, understanding it is, well, it's absolutely key for clarity. It's how healthcare providers communicate the level of concern for any finding.
Yeah.
It gives everyone a common, transparent framework.
So how does this actually play out? As we move through life stages, how do things change? And how does BI-RADS fit into that picture?
Okay, let's look at the patterns. So for teenagers and young women, say 11 to 20 years old,
All right.
the most common kind of lump is a fibroadenoma. You can sort of picture a small, smooth, mobile marble under the skin.
Okay, yeah.
It's almost always harmless.
Yeah.
And the first test, almost always an ultrasound. It's safe, painless, perfect for that dense young breast tissue.
Makes sense.
And when that ultrasound clearly shows a typical benign lump like that, it gets classified as BI-RADS 2. That means completely harmless, no action needed.
BI-RADS 2, harmless. Got it.
Sometimes, maybe if it looks almost certainly benign, but it's new, it might get a BI-RADS 3. That just suggests a recheck, maybe in 6 months, just to be cautious.
Okay, a watchful waiting kind of thing.
Exactly. And surgery. Very rarely needed at this stage.
Okay, what happens next, like in your 20s and early 30s?
Right, so moving into the 20s and early 30s, fibroadenomas are still quite common, but you also start seeing more hormone-driven things, fibrocystic changes.
Like lumpiness or tenderness before period?
Precisely. General cleanness, maybe discomfort. Ultrasound is still the main scan here.
Still ultrasound first?
Yeah. Occasionally, maybe around age 30, or if you have specific risk factors, a short diagnostic mammogram that's a targeted X-ray might be added.
Okay.
But most findings, still falling into that BI-RADS 2 or BI-RADS 3 range, benign or probably benign.
Still mostly reassuring them.
Mostly. However, if something looks unusual or even just a bit suspicious, it moves to BI-RADS 4.
Okay, BI-RADS 4, what does that mean?
It means a biopsy is suggested, not necessarily because it is cancer, but because we need to be sure. Clarity is paramount.
Got it. Biopsy for certainty. And for women in their 30s and 40s?
So now, simple breast cysts, just fluid-filled sacs, become more common, and more of those fibrocystic changes too.
Cysts, okay.
The imaging usually starts with ultrasound again, but a diagnostic mammogram is often added, especially if symptoms are a bit atypical or there's a higher underlying risk.
Ultrasound plus mammogram more likely now.
Yeah. Simple cysts are benign, typically BI-RADS 2. But again, if a lump looks unusual, maybe it's solid inside or has mixed features.
Then it's BI-RADS 4.
Exactly. BI-RADS 4 again, meaning biopsy needed for a definitive answer.
Okay. And then 40 and beyond.
Well, after 40, benign things like lipomas, those are just fatty growths or duct issues still happen. But the risk of breast cancer does increase with age.
Right. That's the reality.
So mammography becomes the primary screening and diagnostic test, often paired with ultrasound for more detail if needed.
Mammogram first, usually.
Yes. And the goal here is really to quickly sort the harmless BI-RADS 2 lumps from the ones that need closer look, the BI-RADS 4 ones, which are suspicious, and the highly worrying BI-RADS 5 ones. BI-RADS 5 means there's a strong likelihood of cancer. Those go straight to biopsy urgently.
BI-RADS 5, high suspicion, urgent biopsy.
Correct. And then, if a biopsy confirms cancer, that finding is classified as BI-RADS 6. That means the diagnosis is confirmed and treatment planning begins or is underway.
BI-RADS 6 is confirmed cancer. That's a really clear progression. Thanks for laying that out by age. But let's just quickly recap the BI-RADS numbers themselves. Can you give us the quick rundown what each number really signals?
Absolutely. Think of it as a roadmap. BI-RADS 2, that's your all clear, totally harmless, breathe easy.
Okay.
BI-RADS 3 means almost certainly benign. Very low suspicion, but let's just recheck it in a few months for complete peace of mind.
Makes sense.
By RADS 4, this signals unclear or suspicious. A biopsy is needed just to be sure to rule out cancer.
The need more info category.
Right. By RADS 5, that's highly suspicious, strong suggestion of cancer. Urgent biopsy and likely treatment planning are essential.
Okay, high alert.
And finally, by RADS 6, this means it's already biopsy-proving cancer. The diagnosis is made, treatment is happening.
Wow. Okay, that structure is incredibly helpful.
And the really good news, the take-home message here, is that for most women, their lump stays firmly in those safe zones. By RADS 2 or by RADS 3.
That is certainly reassuring to hear. Knowing that most lumps aren't cancer is huge. And understanding this BI-RADS system, well, it really gives you a much better handle on what's happening, what the plan is. It feels empowering, actually.
It really does. And maybe that raises an important question for you, the listener, to think about. How does having this clear framework, this common language of BI-RADS, actually reduce that uncertainty for you? How does it empower you to make more informed health decisions?
That's a great question to reflect on, because the bottom line really is simple, isn't it? If you find something, get it checked, get it imaged, get it clarity.
Absolutely. Don't wait.
Knowledge truly replaces fear. So stay informed and take care.